Okay, do you hear me now? Welcome everyone. Oh, you don't hear me? Strange. Hi, Jordy. I try to play your music and it didn't nobody heard it. But you guys hear me? Thank you. Thank you. You guys hear my voice? I'm just wondering if my microphone is working or if I'm being sabotaged. Uh, anybody? Anybody? I mean, oh, not the music. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ronnie. That's weird. That is really bizarre. I know some bizarre things were happening to Ronald J. Terrio uh, um, Friday for Fandango Friday. A lot of bizarre things that were happening. Man, that pencil neck geek that owns StreamYard, he must uh, he must have the same mentality as the eagle beak Zuckerberg because he must have real low budget programmers running his company. Really, I mean, all of a sudden, Jordy's music cannot be heard. I'm going to play a little bit of it. Let me know if you hear it. No. That is really, really strange. Hmm. Well, the show must go on. Thank you for liking my haircut. Got it today. Um, okay. Okay. All right. I wanna read a monologue. Okay, I want to read this monologue. And that's interesting. Okay. First, let me have a sip of my iced tea with organic apple cider vinegar to clear my throat. Well, this is welcome to Progressive Discussions. I'm your host. So, for those that don't know me, James P. Madonna. I've been doing this as far as being seen on video since 2007 and podcasts before that into the late 90s. This is the midterm election special show. And I want to start off for the very first time with a monologue. All right. In regards to the midterm elections, it reminds me of what my late grandfather used to say to certain people. You are your own worst enemy. You cut your noses off to spite your face. This is perfect for the imbecilic American voter, which has proven to be dumber than a bag of rocks. Before Election Day, I kept on seeing banners telling me that more young people, including women, have been registering to vote in massive numbers in American history. Um, Well, if these young people, including women, along with minorities, actually did vote, then the blue wave would have been a tsunami from the very beginning. I think it was President Grover Cleveland who said that Americans will get the kind of government that they deserve. The American voter continues to shoot themselves not only in one foot, but in both feet. You people out there are so easy to brainwash by the right wing with their lies. The proof is always in the pudding. Obviously, today's Americans' brain cells are either deficient or not all firing at the same time. I am a proud far left-wing progressive that believes in science because I go by proven facts, not by hearsay, ideology, and perception. Especially now since the right wing has moved even farther to the right and have become extremists. However, I am not a fan of the sycophant pandering neoliberalism of today's corrupt, paid-off Democrat Party. What the hell is taking so long to indict Donald Trump? Sign student loan forgiveness and stack the Supreme Court with progressives. I believe Joe Biden can go as high as 13 because I hear many of the justices now, instead of being responsible for one district, they're handling 2 districts. It needs to be upgraded. Okay, the system is outdated. It's all outdated. The Electoral College, the super delegates of the Democrats, delegates, of course, gerrymandering is cheating. Either Joe Biden's old age is making him move very slowly, or just like other Democrats, he is obsessed with making friends and seeking approval from wicked agenda Republicans. This whole kumbaya bipartisan pipe dream is total horseshit and will never happen. Plus, do away with the outdated Electoral College delegates, superdelegates, and the cheating system of gerrymandering. Popular vote only. One person, one vote. When a professional sports team wins a world title, they win by scoring the most points. Well, when a thoroughbred racehorse wins the Triple Crown, it wins by having at least its nose cross the line. Well, why not do it with politics? Why are they sitting on all this with their thumbs up their ass? Getting back to the bottom 98% Americans that vote Republicans, some of them don't even have a pot to piss in. Like the people in Wolf County, Kentucky that live in shacks that keep on reelecting Turtleface Mitch McConnell. Someday they will realize that Republicans only work for the top 1%, and they always have worked for the top 1%. Then you have the right-wing evangelical zealot religious freak cult followers that believe that a fertilized egg is a human baby, whereas it is no more a baby than an acorn is an oak tree. It is only a potential life. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I played your song, Jordy. I this is the first time it ever happened, but the microphone didn't pick up the music, and I had it loud too. Yeah, it is Fuckerberg. Well, the owner of StreamYard is more of a geek than Fuckerberg. The only difference is he doesn't have a hawk nose. Let's have a beer. Well, first I have to go through my important serious material. Thank you, Jordy. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to play a video concerning the midterm elections by Mr. Jesse Ventura. Let's see. Okay. There it is. Trying to make sure it's all there. Okay, here you go. Jesse, the body Ventura, Governor Jesse Ventura, on midterm insanity.
Hi, Governor Jesse Ventura here for Substack. Die first, then quit. And this is going to be my final rant, call it what you want, prior to the midterm elections. Really, the balance of democracy hangs with this, and I'm really puzzled. I've tried my hardest to try to figure out the loyalty to Donald Trump and why people in this country have this undying loyalty to this man and what he possibly did in his life to earn that loyalty. I'm puzzled. I don't know what it is. I view Donald Trump today and his followers very much the same way as I view Jim Jones and Jonestown, because there's a ton of people out there that are drinking the Kool-Aid, the Donald Trump Kool-Aid. Certainly, he never served our country. He didn't serve in the military. He's not a military hero in any way, shape, or form. In fact, in my generation, he'd be viewed as a draft dodger, not even a draft dodger, because most draft dodgers didn't have the money to buy their way out of it. Donald Trump had the opportunity to serve his country in the military, and he chose not to. So what is it? What is it that you people that support him are so angry about? That's what I can't figure out. What has caused this anger you have to make America great again? And what exactly does that mean? A democracy like America was an experiment to begin with, and it is a constant experiment. It's an experiment going forward, not backwards. So by saying make America great again means you prefer another time in American history that you feel America was better. When was that? Prior to the Civil War? Or is it make America great going back to the 50s? When I believed we taxed millionaires at about 70 or 80% back then. I wouldn't find Donald Trump would support that. Well, then again, Donald Trump doesn't pay taxes anyway, does he? And think about that for a moment. Do you really envy and admire a man who causes you to pay more taxes because he doesn't pay his fair share? I want people to communicate to me what it is they are so angry about and what it is Donald Trump can fix their anger with. Has he demonstrated in the past he has the ability to do that? If so, when and where? Donald Trump has only served himself, basically, since the day he was born. This guy's the most litigated man, I think, in the United States of America. Well, you don't get lawsuits brought against you because you're a good guy. Do people really believe that our country is being run by pedophiles in a pizza parlor in the basement? And it turns out the pizza parlor doesn't have a basement? Is it really at that level that people believe that our entire United States government needs to be routed and thrown out, and that violence is an okay thing to do it with? I'm all for revolution, absolutely, but I'm for nonviolent revolution. it can be done without violence, because a revolution based on violence is going to continue to have violence. I'm going to sit back and watch with great interest, because if the Republicans take over, it's going to be interesting.
Yep, Jesse Ventura said it well. Okay. No, this is a good one. This is a good one. The jobs that built America's middle class are disappearing, intensifying its downfall. All right, yeah, they just did their job. They did their job. They got heat, or they got over with the fans. They played their gimmick well, and if they hung out together, I don't know. They could have discussed anything in the wrestling business. Okay, bear with me. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Anyway, I just want to welcome everyone. Jordy K, performing artist, our performing artist from Scotland, techno expert. Ronnie S, and Western Mike, the great Western Mike from San Francisco, California. There he is. All right. Let me get through this. Fortune. The jobs that built America's middle class are disappearing, intensifying its downfall. Okay. America's middle class is in a tight spot, squeezed between the disappearing wealth Americans squirreled away during the pandemic and projected layoffs at the hands of a looming recession. What? I don't want to be a subscriber. You see what they're doing? They're not the son of a bitch. They won't. They don't give me the option to close this down. They're forcing. You know what? A lot of these magazines are doing this. They're forcing people. They use bait and switch. They entice you with the title of the article or video, and then they shove this in front of your face, and I can't get rid of it. You believe this crap? So they're not letting me read the article because they want me to subscribe. Well, fuck you, Fortune. Okay, that is real obnoxious, pushy salesmanship tactics. The companies have become scumbags, beyond scumbags. Fortune, you're inducted into the Chiselers Hall of Shame. And really, it's terrible. It's terrible. Goodbye. Well, we already know that the middle class is in dire straits. They're in hot water. That's obvious. Okay, let me try this one. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, yeah. This talk about Chiselers Hall of Shame. Talk about Chiselers Hall of Shame. This is a big inductee. And this has to do with the greedy, sleazy, underhanded scumbag Walton family that owns Walmart. This is Walmart. Okay. This is Walmart. Oh, yeah. Hold on for a second. All right. Let's see. There you go. All right. Check your receipts. Check your receipts. Walmart customer says she was charged $20 extra for a universal unknown item. And she said, I didn't buy something for $20. After receiving an extra $20 charge for an unknown item while shopping at Walmart, a woman on TikTok has a PSA for all shoppers. Always check your receipts. Talk about highway robbery. Fuck you. See. They try to shove things down your throat, get you to spend money. The woman named Julia Taylor, and she had Julia Taylor posted a 3-minute video sharing her experience and advice. She says she had heard on TikTok about some people receiving strange additional charges, but didn't think it was real until it happened to her. In the video, Taylor says she had noticed that her grocery bill seemed unusually high when she paid it, but she had brushed her skepticism aside, chalking up the seemingly higher charge to inflation or whatever. But the time she had gotten to her car to load her groceries, she decided to double check her receipt, saying something still didn't feel right. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy something for $20. Taylor says in her video, I always double check the price on the shelf before I pick up an item, just because I do. The TikToker says she scanned her receipt on Fetch, a rewards app that earns users free gift cards and cash back if they snap their grocery. Now you see what they're doing? I don't know why they're doing this. Free gift cards and cash back if they snap their grocery shopping and restaurant receipts. She says she couldn't tell from her receipt what the extra $19.86 charge was for. So she used the app to determine that. The app told her it was for a universal unknown item. Interesting. Still confused, Taylor took her receipt inside and spoke with Walmart customer service, who she says was very kind, very gracious, and very helpful. She asked them to search for the item in their system to see what it was and determine whether she had gotten something wrong. The customer service workers searched the item number twice, but both times it came back as not available, Taylor says. I think I'm getting scammed. Damn right. The TikToker says, I think someone is trying to scam me. Somehow I don't know, but I didn't buy something for $20. Let's see, how long is this damn thing? Oh, it's almost done. Taylor adds that the Walmart workers were apologetic and refunded her the mystery charge. I was very thankful that they did and thankful that I caught it. But y'all, this is a warning to check your receipts, Taylor says. If it was $5, I wouldn't have noticed. But scammers still get away with stuff like that. Viewers said they've had similar experiences, specifically at Walmart. Some even claim Walmart knows about the scams. It's true, I was a cashier. This happened a lot. The only time we realized it was when a customer pointed it out to us. One viewer commented on Taylor's video, Walmart always do that. Yeah, it sounds like a Walmart shopper. Very bad grammar. Walmart always do that. And they know all about it. Damn right they know. Another viewer said, other users noted that they always ask for their receipts and they make sure to check them before they leave the store. Check your receipt before you leave the store, one user advised. Yeah, no shit. Do you want your receipt? Yes, a second user commented. A third wrote, oldies and parents always been checking receipts before they even leave the store. Used to think they were silly, but they knew. Yeah, they do. They did. The Daily Dot reached out to the creator via TikTok comment and the Walmart via the media request form on their website. Now, I think Walmart is very aware of it. And let me see if the video is here. Yeah, you see, as I'm reading the article, they keep on shoving things in front of me for me to spend money. You know what? I think I covered it. God. I'm just sick of all this crazy ass advertisement. Unbelievable. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going to do a little red pill talk in honor of Mr. Western Mike. This should be interesting. Okay, hold on, young lady. Hold on. Let me see what we got here. Yes. Good morning, Masumi, from the Tokyo area of Japan. It is now 9:32, I believe. 9:32 a.m. Sunday in Tokyo. Good morning to you, and happy Sunday, Masumi. Okay. Now, we're going to get to the last one. This is the last one. And this is interesting. Okay. This one is 13 red flags in women, signs she is emotionally damaged. Okay. Now, that's a lovely photo of someone who's, but maybe she's got a sense of humor. We'll find out.
No, I didn't see it. Right.
Smart girl. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right with you, people. Okay. And then, all right. Back at the ranch. Can't hear anything. You couldn't hear the video? So every time, so when I play, holy crap. Oh. So when I play something, whether it be music or a video, it's not going over. It's not being picked up by the microphone here on StreamYard. So all that time, the 11 minutes wasted. Unbelievable. That's really the first time that happened, really, on StreamYard. I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. This really sucks. So that means the wheel is not going to work either. That's what that means. What happened? Okay, everybody. That's it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that most of the topics. Oh, gee, wait a minute. Did you? Were you able to hear Jesse Ventura, Ronnie, and Western Mike? StreamYard is having some problems. It's not good. It's really, really, really not good. Sucks. Damn. Oh, you did? Okay. Thank God. Okay. So, of course, you heard my monologue because I was talking. You heard Jesse. Good, 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 good. That's a shame because she had a lot of well, she put the red flags from 1 to 13 in jumbo letters across the bottom of the screen. So you kind of got the gist of what she was talking about, but she's very smart. And what she says is true, that, a lot of guys, hey, even women, do not pay attention to the red flags. Maybe they're blinded by the animal magnetism, the chemistry, the physical chemistry, or should I say lust, to put it bluntly. Lust clouds their better judgment, and they don't pay attention to the red flags. Well, so that makes the girl mentioning all the red flags concerning dating, and Jordy's music. Those two things didn't play. No, because you have a significant other, but there's a lot of guys out there that are unattached, and dating today is pretty rough. It's not like it was in the past, and it wasn't important to you because, but then again, there are men who are married to the wrong women, and they find out the hard way. So in a way, a lot of people in relationships, especially if they're living together or if they're married and they're living together, these red flags do apply to them unless they're in an ideal relationship. So to say it's not important, I disagree. But anyway, if anybody out there wants to hop on, there's the link. I don't think the wheel is going to work with the audio. Let's see. I'm looking for someone. Okay. It's quiet tonight. All the other dudes that usually come here didn't show up. Okay. You know, between any company that's run by a geek, there's always problems. It's always problematic. Um, oh, there he is. All right, gotcha. Oh yeah, Jesse. I know what you mean. Jesse's monologues are more important. I mean, because he's talking about things that are very important to society, to the country, to the world, as opposed to the pitfalls of modern day dating. So yeah, I agree. Jesse Ventura is more important. I just didn't. I misconstrued what you meant, what you were saying, but you're right. You're right. Let's see. You know, just for the hell of it. Let me see if the wheel really does work. I just opened up a wheel that's quite funny. Spin the wheel, make a deal, but I'm not gonna spin the wheel if it's not going to appear. I'm just laughing. Okay. Okay, people? All right, Ronnie? Let me know if you hear the music. Spin the wheel, make a deal. Uh, did you hear the music or no? Because it's not the same without the music. It's just not. Okay, folks. I believe the House of Representatives and the Senate is still up for grabs. They haven't finished counting, and which is a good sign. There's going to be a runoff between Herschel Walker and Reverend Warnock of the state of Georgia for the Senate, and that's going to happen in December. And we have a while before the final verdict is in, as far as who's in charge or what. But what I would do, worst case scenario, if I was Joe Biden, I would stack stack and extend hey, Ronnie, yes. I would stack and extend the Supreme Court, and I would utilize more executive orders, being that Trump wasn't shy about using them. You know, that's the only way, but that's worst case scenario. Okay, that might not occur. Now,
Hey, what's up, James?
Ronnie, Ronnie, how you doing? Did you hear the Oktoberfest music with the wheel?
No,
Or no?
no music.
No. Oh, gee. Well, we'll make the best of it. Goodbye. We'll make the best of it.
Now, how many videos did you play? You played the Jesse Ventura one? I heard that.
You heard that?
I
Thankfully.
didn't hear the lady, though. Was there one in between?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. You didn't hear the lady.
Right.
The other topics were articles, but that's no problem
okay.
because I had to read them, you know.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
The opening theme. I try to use one of Jordy's songs.
Yeah, no good.
Couldn't hear it. So I don't know what's going on. Now, obviously, my microphone is working because if I leave somebody an audio message on Facebook Messenger, it works. Obviously, you hear me now.
Yeah, your mic is fine.
My
It's
mic
just
is fine.
some kind of connection between the video and getting it out over
Right, but
from here to there.
But the audio of the video was loud and clear on my computer speakers, but the mic that's involved with StreamYard wasn't picking it up.
I thought for a second that she was doing like sign language because she was moving her hands.
Oh no,
So
no,
I didn't
no,
know if maybe that was it.
no! She was loud and clear, and so was Jordy's song. But then again, you heard Jesse. But then again, you
So
hear
that's
me.
strange.
Yeah,
That's
very strange.
And the two videos are coming from the same place. Same
just
procedure.
like I always do. Yeah, I mean,
So why would one work and the other one doesn't?
Exactly. If the microphone picks up Jesse and me, then why wouldn't it pick up videos?
Yeah, that Fandango Friday yesterday was peculiar.
Well, yeah, because he had his internet connection was shot to hell. I mean, Ron, his audio kept on cutting out. It was like bleep 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 bleep, but and he kept freezing. But that's not the first time that it happened to Ron. I mean, he's froze. He froze many times in the past, and
Yeah, it happens a lot when he has a panel because his videos, even his live streams that he does by himself,
it's
are clear, But when he starts adding people on, he has
which must
difficulties.
mean that his connection speed is down there in his part of Louisiana is not that good.
Could be that, or he could have an old computer maybe.
Now, what he should do is, I mean, he's collecting a pension from being a teacher. I'm sure it's a really good pension. Plus, he works part-time.
From the state of Louisiana.
Yeah, plus he works part-time at
got a part-time job.
Bethurns or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And between the pension, that he gets, which I'm sure is pretty decent, and the part-time job, I'm sure he can get a decent.
Well, you never know because it varies by state.
I'm sure he can get a decent desktop and a really good webcam. Okay. But
well, it's not his webcam because you can see him fine.
Yeah. So the problem is internet.
Yeah.
Now, is he online? You using Wi-Fi or is he using cable? Because I have cable. I'm on my desktop PC. I'm using cable. I noticed that the internet quality is much better with cable than it is with Wi-Fi because
I'm using Wi-Fi myself.
Because Wi-Fi is affected by weather. If it goes from clear to overcast and then a storm is coming, that can affect Wi-Fi.
What do you got, an Irish shirt on?
No, it's just when I used to hang out at the Irish pub, my good friend was in charge of security there, the head bouncer, and he used to give me free T-shirts.
Where was that?
Pub 46 in Clifton, New Jersey. It was
Clifton. Okay.
Clifton, yeah.
I never spent much time over there.
It's a typical cozy Irish pub. You know, a dimly lit, dark wood, very cozy. You know, and the food is usually good, and the prices are reasonable. It's just and the booze is reasonable. There's nothing. Is mostly, I would say, all pros. I can't think of a single con with an Irish pub because everything about them is great.
What's up?
You know. Oh yeah, it's early. It's early by Mike. It's he's 3 hours earlier, so
Is he
I
in San
6. I think it's 6.
Francisco? Is that where he's from?
San Francisco. I think it's
San
6 p.m. in
Francisco.
San Francisco.
Well, it's 3 hours
Yeah,
different than here. So.
3 hours. Jason Cleveland is at a college football game. He said it's a very important game. I says, well, why don't you're going to have your phone with you, right? He says, yeah. Why don't you bring your earbuds and just type
He wants to enjoy the game, you know.
and just type. Well, oh,
That's why he's there. You know,
what is
to
he
watch the game.
to watch the game?
Yeah, he's
So what
there
does he do? Like
to enjoy himself.
he stands up and screams and goes, "Go!"
I don't know. Maybe he's a big college. What are you watching football? Maybe
Yeah,
he's a big fan.
I never I was never interested in college football.
The problem is that the Northeast, especially the New York metro area, doesn't have good college teams.
No,
So, and there's a lot of pro teams around, so the people just flock to being fans of the pro sports.
no, the South and the Western states have good college teams, and the
Now,
North.
Notre Dame is known as one. That's, from up in Boston. But
Well, no,
a
Notre
lot of the
Dame is in
Northeast. Where
South.
is Notre Dame?
Notre Dame is in South Bend, Indiana.
No, it's not.
Notre
Notre Dame
yes,
is
it
in
is.
Massachusetts, I think.
Well, they stole the logo from Boston, the Fighting Irish guy, the leprechaun, with
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
leprechaun
Mhm.
going like this. Yeah, no, they call the Notre Dame.
I'm
I
pretty
don't know.
sure that Notre Dame is in like the Boston area. The
Listen,
college.
listen,
The college.
it really is. Notre Dame University really is in South Bend, Indiana, but there is no correlation between the leprechaun ready to fight and Notre Dame. Notre Dame is from France. The original Notre Dame
Well, that's
was
Notre Dame.
France.
I guess you'd say Notre Dame, right?
Yeah, it's actually Notre Dame. Yes,
In France.
right.
Here we call it Notre Dame.
And there's no connection between the Irish and Notre Dame in France, the French. So I don't know why they
That is
chose
true,
that
yeah.
logo.
Well, it's really a French thing. Why
Right.
is it
Now
it's considered an Irish?
I totally
college.
understand why the Boston Celtics have the fighting leprechaun because they're the Celtics.
Yeah. And they should be the Celtics.
Now, is that how it's pronounced properly?
Yeah, it's Celtic,
Celt.
yeah.
Well, did they use it? They used the K, the Gaelic.
No, they use a C. They spell it the same way. It's just pronounced different.
Right. People they don't realize that the Irish have a different language called Gaelic. It's an ancient language. It's different from English, which they really
Very different.
they got fucked over pretty bad for hundreds of years by the English.
Yeah, the language is not even close to English.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like basketball, I never took an interest for the simple reason that when basketball was invented, they decided to put the hoop 10 feet off the floor, right? I think it's 10 feet. But the average basketball player was like 6'2". So everybody had to use talent in basketball back then. They had to shoot for points. Okay, now they just get up on their tippy toes and just slam dunk it and just drop it right in. So does that mean they should raise the basket? And I think so, but I don't care.
What was that?
Oh, what happened? I got to say it again.
What
No.
was the last thing you said? You said you don't care.
Oh no. When they invented basketball.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I know
All
you said
right,
that.
six
That
foot
they would.
two,
Yeah.
and they had to shoot for points.
And
Right,
it was
and
skill.
should they raise the basket because the guys are over 7 feet? Perhaps,
It may be, yeah.
perhaps.
To what, like 15 feet? You think?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Oh,
People like to see the slam dunks and stuff like that, so they don't want to take that out of the game.
they
You
like
know, it's like the home run for baseball, similar.
the slam dunk.
It gets people excited, yeah.
Yeah, it gets them excited. The slam dunk. You're right. Did you see the photos I posted of King Kong Bundy when he was very young?
No,
Yeah, I put it on the group.
put it on here.
I don't even know
Pull
if
it
I
up here.
still have it. Hold on. Let me see if I still have it. Oh, it's on my phone. Or I might have gotten rid of it. No, actually, it's not on my phone. I actually shared it from a 1980s pro wrestling page on Facebook.
Mm.
Yeah. 1980.
Go
Yeah,
ahead. Don't worry about
Bart
it.
Robinson must be busy tonight. And Sid. Well, Jason Cleveland says you're actually Sid and Fart Doctor and Horn Dog.
Oh, Sid too? I didn't know he said I was Sid.
Yeah, he says you know how to do
I have
the
3 aliases.
aliases. You know.
Sid talks too fast for me, and with paragraphs, I can't. I wouldn't be able to do that on the side.
Yeah.
Sid, he'll type a paragraph and
Yeah, but you know
send
what?
out 3 comments of that in a row.
He's come back. I've had other aliases post
Mhm.
messages that talk just like Sid. Hey, brah, hey, bro, brah.
Yeah, what is that? He talks like a Hawaiian kind of dude.
Yeah. The Polynesians like to say brah,
Yeah,
bro,
brah.
brah.
Remember Crush in the WWF? He used to say that. His gimmick was he was a Hawaiian guy, right?
You know what was interesting? My friend Anthony Laura said that the documentary, what was it? The Territory Days, Tales
Yeah.
from the Territories.
That's a show, right?
Yeah, they
It's like
did
a mini series.
they did the Polynesian
Mm.
territory. Was
Okay.
owned by Chief Peter Maivia.
The Rock's dad or his
Yeah,
grandfather?
no,
That's his
his
grandfather, right?
grandpa
Yeah.
on his
Yeah.
mother's side. Or was it his uncle?
I
It was
think
grandfather.
it was on his dad's side.
Yeah, Chief Peter Maivia, and when he died, the wife took over, and other promoters try to screw her out of the promotion, and she continued to run it. But it was
Really?
it was the Polynesian was based in Hawaii. Interesting, but these guys they traveled the world from territory to territory. You know.
Yeah, they'll stay in Puerto Rico for a year and then they'll go to Germany or Japan.
Yeah,
They're
Japan,
just moving around, like stay there for a year, stay there for 2 years.
New Japan pro wrestling.
Mexico has a
Yeah,
fan base.
the Lucha Libre. You had you had 2 promotions. One was owned by Antonio Inoki, and the other one was run by Giant Baba. New Japan was Inoki, I think. All Japan was Baba. And then you had territories all over, man. Canada, the Stu Hart, the guy. I heard the guy was so cheap that he used to take the scraps off of everybody's whatever food they didn't eat on their plate, and he used to bring a doggy bag home with everybody's scraps, which I think is gross beyond explanation. It was really, I mean,
And he was rich, right?
yeah, he wasn't destitute. He wasn't a vagabond, homeless. He was running the Stampede
He
Wrestling.
was pretty wealthy, I would think.
Yeah, I heard he didn't really do any big venues. He used to
And
do
then he got
small.
bought out by Vince McMahon, right?
Well, what happened was when Vince went nationwide.
Yeah,
Um,
that was one of the territories.
yeah, Vince didn't actually physically try to close them down. And when Vince went nationwide and then worldwide, he just simply had events in big arenas, big
Hmm.
venues, and these territories. They had a
And he bought all the good wrestlers, or like
yeah.
all the big names.
Well, people saw the WWE on a prime time, on networks like nationwide. They saw a Saturday night main event was on, and the whole country saw it. So then when he came to the area, he always had his TV taping and his pay-per-views always at big arenas.
He didn't used to back in the old days. They would have him at like high school gyms
I
in like
used
the
to
early
go.
'80s, right?
I used to go as a kid once a
Mhm.
year to the Garfield High School gym to see WWF, and at
What year
that
was that?
um 80s.
Early '80s?
It was 80s, and I saw in a Garfield High School gym. I saw Bulldog Brower against some. I saw Rick Martel. I was Pedro Morales against King Kong, Angelo Mosca, and then there was Dominic DeNucci wrestled, SD Jones, The Rock. I mean, Rock, not The Rock. Rocky Johnson and
Hmm.
Tony Atlas were the World Tag Team Champions. I watched them, and they were like right there. I had like front row seats. They were like right there. Greg Valentine, all the stars. Uh,
Hulk Hogan? No,
no, this was
before Hulk
before
Hogan.
Hogan and Rock and Wrestling with Cindy Lauper. This is way before, and this is when Senior was alive and running.
Bob Backlund was the champ.
At that time, yeah, at that time, Bob Backlund was the champion.
Did you like Bob Backlund, like as a kid?
Put me to sleep every time he talked.
He
He's
was hard to understand, right?
yeah, he used to mumble like
His promos were pretty, yeah.
now compared to now, superstar Billy Graham was supposed to be a heel,
Hmm.
but because he had so much damn charisma and pizzazz, the fans started loving him.
And that's who Hogan took his style from, right? Basically,
Well, Hogan, yeah, Billy
took
Graham,
his
well,
style from Billy Graham.
yeah, was the
Superstar.
flamboyant wrestlers. First was Gorgeous George Wagner. Then it was Nature Boy Buddy Rogers in the 1950s, early 60s. Then it
What about
was,
the Nature Boy Ric Flair? Would you count him?
well, yeah, he was the second Nature Boy. And then then came Billy Graham. And he was, the flamboyant pizzazz and all that. And that's who Jesse Ventura looked up to. That was his idol. Okay, because Billy Graham spent a lot of time in Minnesota with Vern Gagne's promotion, AWA, and Billy Graham, and then eventually Dusty Rhodes started with the charisma, and
And this was in AWA. No, where was Dusty Rhodes?
Dusty Rhodes was
Was
mostly
in
in
Georgia championship
NWA
wrestling?
Florida and Georgia and Jim Crockett. I think Georgia was Jim Crockett
Were you a
promotion.
fan of his?
Mid Atlantic. He was funny. I wasn't a fan because he was
Were
like
you
real
able to
black.
see the shows from those territories?
I only saw the old WCW when Ted Turner bought the bought out Jim Crockett Promotions, Mid Atlantic. That was Charlotte, North Carolina. Then when Ted Turner bought everything, he turned it into WCW. This is before he sold everything to Time Warner, and then it went downhill. But I saw they had it in the Meadowlands Arena, and there was hardly anybody in the audience. Biggest mistake they ever made was to book a pay-per-view event up north in WWE territory. They shouldn't have done it. They came, and there was like, and all the stars that came out, they were looking around at the seats like where the hell is everybody? You know, but I watched Ric Flair against Ricky Steamboat. They wrestled for a long time.
Where was this?
The Meadowlands.
In the Meadowlands.
You know, where the Giants and the
And they didn't have good attendance?
No, it was a big mistake because they were trying to they were trying to go. They had too much ambition, which meant they try to go nationwide at that time, and it wasn't the right time. Like they turned their backs on all the Southern fans because that's where they started.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Mid-Atlantic, Carolinas, Georgia, Florida. Now, Florida was Gordon Soley. May rest in peace. That was the Tampa Armory.
Yeah.
That was well, you know, so long from the Sunshine State. He used to always end it like that. And that was the Eddie Graham was the promoter. Eddie Graham, and that's where Hulk Hogan got trained. And what's his name?
Brutish Beefcake.
Japanese. It was a Hiro Matsuda, or there was one of the main trainer was this famous Japanese wrestler, and he broke. You know, Hogan was being a hot shot, you know, a young hot shot, and he fucked him up. He broke his ankle or something. The Japanese guy got rough with him for a reason. But Hogan kept on coming back. Hogan didn't want to quit. That's one thing they liked about him. He, you know, no matter how rough it was for him, you know, he won't quit. And Billy Graham was working out at a gym in the Tampa area, and a young Hulk Hogan came up to him, you know, and he idolized Billy Graham, just like Jesse Ventura. And he stuck it out. Hogan stuck it out. And then he went to the AWA, and he was there for a while.
Then he had a beef with Vern Gagne, right?
Yeah. Well, he went to Japan. I think his contract wasn't over with Vern Gagne. And when Hogan went to Japan, Vern Gagne wanted a percentage of what he made.
I heard that also Gagne wanted a percentage of Hogan's merchandise sales, like 50%.
He was tough though. His school was in a barn on his own farm in Minnesota. Vern Gagne had a farm, and he had a barn, and the ring was in there. And he put the students through the meat grinder. I mean, he had them really training and exercising and doing the Hindu squats, you know, and all that stuff. And you know, because he was trained by the hook. They call them shooters or the hookers. They
hookers,
yeah, they were like Strangler Lewis, Luthez, where they can
Mhm.
twist you into a pretzel. They call it catch wrestling.
Catch as catch can.
Catch can wrestling. And they knew all the
They
submission.
still say that these days.
Yeah.
JR says
Billy
that.
Robinson was another.
What is catch as catch can? You just like
Well, it's like
grapple up, right?
it's similar to a Greco-Roman. It's or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. In other words, you pretty much knew how to take somebody down and put them in many submission holds, and whatever hold they put you in, you knew how to get out of it. It's very. It's not like college wrestling. It's much more hardcore. They still teach it, catch wrestling, but the story was Ric Flair, who was like 300 pounds. He was a college football player. He was adopted, and he's a college football player, and he did powerlifting, and he just never finished anything. He never really completed anything in his life, with the football and everything. He quit everything. So he tried wrestling school at Vern Gagne's, then he quit. And then there's a story where Vern Gagne went to his house and smacked him around and threw him out in the front of the house and really roughed him up and says, "You quit everything else in your life. You're not going to quit this." And he forced him to continue training. And it's a fascinating story. I mean, you could watch so many interviews on YouTube. It's incredible. Hey, Jordy. Sorry, I'm having technical problems. I couldn't. Nobody heard your song.
All good. All good. I've got a fucking Christmas t-shirt on. Look at this. There we go.
Look at that, man. You're very festive. Look, you got gingerbreads. You got beer, of course. You got beer all over the place. You got snowflakes, Christmas tree.
It's a cool shirt, man.
Look at that. It's like a booze hound shirt.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, it is a cool
Yeah.
shirt. I like it a lot. And you got your lights, my favorite lights in the background.
Yeah, man.
The LEDs changing colors.
I got a cold brew espresso martini.
Pale ale. Wow, that
Espresso.
looks good.
Yeah, it's a pale ale, but it's an espresso martini. It's not bad.
Yeah. So
Cheers.
how you feeling? Where's
Yeah.
where's your sunglasses?
Oh, my sunglasses.
He's in Christmas mode now.
Yeah,
No
the
sunglasses.
crazy psychedelic ones. The
Hold on.
that's your entertainer, performing artist look. Performing artist. Jordy K. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. I you know what I was playing? Give Me Little Love #1. The first Give Me Little Love. And nobody heard it because
Oh.
it's fucked up. Something's wrong with the StreamYard. It's like,
Well, in fact, I just sent you that just so that you could listen to it. I didn't mean for you to play it because it's a sex song, so you might get in trouble for playing it. Because
screw it. I'm not gonna get in trouble for it. That's why I use the mermaid when I was.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, man.
the mic will only work for certain.
Yeah, see, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and as it played the music, it's supposed to pulsate, and it wasn't pulsating, and I had a feeling something was wrong. See, like,
Oh yeah.
See, like I'm talking. Hello, Jordy. Hello, Jordy. See how it's pulsating? Hello. Jordy.
Yeah.
That means the microphone is
Yeah,
working.
yeah, that means you're talking.
I'm talking, but for some weird reason, when I played Jesse Ventura's video, everybody heard it.
Oh, who cares?
Everybody heard it. But
It,
when I
does,
played,
it doesn't matter.
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. When I played your song, nobody heard it.
It's just YouTube. It's YouTube being a dick, you know. It's like Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg's a prick. It's YouTube, the guy from YouTube being a dick. That's what it
You
is.
think there's a possibility that YouTube is blocking people from
I don't know. I don't know.
from using any video for any purpose?
I don't think so, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did.
It really doesn't make sense.
I mean, I don't think they do that, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. You know.
No, it would not nowadays. It definitely wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, man.
Now Elon Musk wants to charge people who want to keep their
Who?
verification, their identity verified on Twitter. Yeah, he wants you to pay a subscription fee just to be verified, which is nothing but, you send a copy of your photo, driver's license, and it says it's got your photo, it's got your name. It just verifies that you are the person on the account in the profile.
Wait,
That's
hold
all.
hold on, James. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Elon Musk, who bought Twitter.
Oh, that asshole, right? No. He's a fucking asshole. No,
Oh, he's a scumbag.
he's like Zuckerberg. You know.
He's like Zuckerberg without
What?
the nose, without the big
No.
nose. You know?
Yeah, hold on. I'm talking to some people right now.
Oh, I'm
Just a
sorry.
second. No, not you. Sorry, not you.
Oh. How's your brother doing? Is he all right?
Yeah, my brother's in another room.
Your little
Yeah.
brother.
My wee brother's good.
The kid on the box of porridge, oatmeal.
Oh yeah, he's cool, man. He was a little under the weather, but he's cool now. I've got one of my friends in.
Fucking asshole. Oh. You ever notice that the
Yeah.
real loud farts, the loudest farts of all sound like a trumpeting elephant? I don't know if you noticed that or not. I don't know.
Did you hear me farting there? So you heard me farting? I was trying to be quiet about
I
it.
was doing it. Here, I'm gonna wear my crazy ass shades.
Oh, there we go, James. You look fucking cool, man.
They're green.
Those look like no. Those look like swimming goggles. Those look like swimming goggles.
Yeah, they're like nobody could see where I'm looking. See, they're green
Yes.
and they match the shirt. And these I
Right.
usually wear this on St. Patrick's Day, but I figured, if I have a green T-shirt, it'll go with it. But
James, looking cool.
you know where I found?
What's that?
You know where I found these? I found these. I haven't seen them back again. I found these in a dollar store, believe it or not.
Dollar store?
Yeah, for $1. You
Oh,
believe
okay.
that, man? For
Yeah,
$1.
that's pretty fucking good. I think they were pretty cool for that price.
Oh yeah. I figure you got your shades on, I don't want you to feel like
Yeah, I always do that because the reason that I do that is because I look like shit and I'm always stoned. So I put my shades on. So there you go.
yeah. Well,
That's the reason why.
Ronnie is so used to being stoned that his eyes have adjusted, have acclimated to.
Why do you say that?
Ronnie's cool. Ronnie's cool.
Yeah, well, he's got the show Jordy your pipe, your carburetor. He's got
Oh, you got a pipe?
It's got the friggin' carburetor there.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nice,
Yeah,
man.
there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought myself a bong like 2 months ago, but the thing fucking broke, which pissed me off because that thing cost me fucking 25 quid.
Oh,
I
gee.
bought a bong at 25 quid and the thing fucking broke.
What
So-
happened? You were talking with your hands and you knocked it off the table or something?
No, I was drunk and I was stoned, so the bong fell off the fucking table and it fucking smashed.
And it's glass.
It pissed me off, dude, because it was 25 quid, you know?
Yeah, it cost you money. Sure.
Now, 25 quid is $1,500.
No.
No, 25 quid, mate. In dollars is probably 20 quid, $20. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
No, that's not right. I don't know. Look up 25 quids, British to
A
converted
quid is
to
100, right?
dollars. No, it's not 100. 25 quid is not $100. No, that's not right.
How much is a quid?
How much does a quid? $1.99. I
Mm.
think. I'm not entirely sure, dude. You need to Google it. I'll be right back. I gotta go for a piss, man.
How much per pound in quid is squid? Like if you went to a fish market
Squid.
and you bought some squid and you wanted to pay for it with quid,
I don't fucking know.
like how much quid would the squid cost?
I have no idea. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
But £1 is probably like $1.99 or something. I don't know. Fucking why the fuck are you asking me when you got Google there? Google the fucking shit. I don't know.
Quid? The exchange?
He seems upset.
Yeah, he's a little he's a little what do you call agitated.
You better get that.
It's not mine. It's his. Maybe it's one of his groupies. I was only making a joke. I didn't expect him to give me an answer about how much quid is a squid per pound over there. Yeah. Or they don't use pounds. They use was it kilograms? Kilos? Grams? Kilograms? I think. I really don't.
Kilograms, yeah.
Yeah, when I talk to my international friends, I have to go to Google to the conversion.
They use Celsius.
Yeah, they go by Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Yep.
You know, and the weather's been, the summers has been brutal all over the world. I mean, hey, look who's here. The one and only Western Mike from San Francisco. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
buddy?
what's going on, dude?
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Cheers, man.
How's things in the West?
Cheers. West is good. I think we're having some pretty good races out here. Still yet to be called.
Yeah, they're still counting.
Yep. It's don't know about you guys, but it's election month. It's like election week out here, so
Okay.
Yeah. So we're still waiting for all that, especially Nevada. Still going.
Yeah, Nevada, Arizona, Senate.
Nevada, Arizona. Oh, Senate. Senate is accounted for.
Georgia.
And then Georgia. Yeah, they have a Georgia runoff that has yet to be scheduled. So.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, Mike. I don't think I've ever met you before. Mike.
Oh, you never met him?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, this is,
Greetings from Glasgow. My name is Jordy K. Cheers, brother. Cheers, mate.
That's
Cheers,
Jordy
brother.
K from Glasgow, Scotland.
Oh, cool.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, man. Cheers, brother.
Nice.
And that's Western Mike from San Francisco, California.
Yeah,
All right,
cheers,
yeah.
Mike. Good to meet you, man. Pleased to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Too
I hope
bad.
you're, I hope you're having a good. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I hope you're doing good.
Yeah. You too. You too.
Cheers, man.
That is really. That's a shame that you couldn't hear the girl. Man, damn it.
Huh?
No. When I played the video of the young lady that was mentioning the 13
Oh, okay.
red flags, warning signs that you need to turn around and
Yeah.
run away from the woman. You
Oh,
know,
hey, he's got some. He's
don't get
awesome.
involved in the girl. Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
his shades.
got the
Yeah.
shades on.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Well, he does. He looks like a secret agent man.
Well, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
kind of see my eyes a little bit, I guess. So,
I mean, come on. Look how cool we guys look. Three cool looking guys on this stream. There we are. Come on. Looking good, guys.
Well, he does solo shows outside in the daytime walking.
yeah.
Yeah, he
What-
takes a nice walk and he does. the
Western
show.
Make. My apologies. I am not subscribed to your channel yet. What is your channel name? Western Make?
Western Mike.
Western Mike, yeah. You guys are welcome to come anytime.
Western
Yeah,
Mike. And he's also on Instagram. Are you on Instagram, Jordy?
On Instagram, Western Mike
Yeah.
415.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. My name on Instagram is Jordy K 1996. My birth
Okay,
year. 1996.
199 sex. What did you say?
The year I was born.
Oh,
1986.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said 6. Oh, I thought you said sex.
6? No, 6.
Give me little lovin', the song.
Oh
like
yeah. See, that song's about 6.
I
But,
know.
yeah.
I listened to it. It was pretty good. And
Thank you.
and I also listened to part 2, the second version of Give Me a Little.
James, I fucking love you, man. You've been sorry, fucking drunk right now. I've just drank a 10% beer. Give me a minute to get my words straight.
I'm a Jordy K fan. I'm a fan of Jordy K's music.
James,
Yeah.
I fucking love you, bro. Thank you for playing any of my music. You can play any of it. It's copyright free. You know, I start that shit from scratch. You know.
It's really I really don't know what is going on with StreamYard, or maybe it's Google. Maybe Google's not allowing any videos. to be
James, so you heard the Night Energy "Give Me a Little Love"?
Oh yeah, the vampire song. Oh yeah. But that's the second. Was that the second vampire song you did, or the original?
That was the
Right.
second one. The second
Yeah.
one.
Now you still have the original one, because I don't know if I
What?
have that anymore.
I sent you the Night Energy "Give Me a Little Love," which is a song about sex, and
Give me
the
a little-
best song I've ever done. It's basically about what I done. The song was about my ex-girlfriend, and my ex-girlfriend and me, we split up, and I met her for one day, one time, and it was the most amazing night I ever had.
What is the custom in Scotland? Do you pour Scotch whiskey on her clitoris and lick it off? Or suck the scotch?
Weirdly enough, that's weird that you mentioned that, but no, Not whiskey. It was whipped cream. It was we like playing around with whipped cream.
Oh, cream.
You know that squirty cream? You spray it and then the cream comes out. Yeah, I like that off our nipples.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as long as you don't mistakenly grab the can of shaving cream. And then,
I'm sorry, by the way, James. This might be getting a wee bit too dirty for a stream. If it is, I'm sorry. This is what I talk about, though.
No, don't apologize. You know, we're all guys in a locker room here, and
Exactly. I just thought that no disrespect, but I love Ronald from Louisiana Beer Reviews, but I've sworn his live stream before and he didn't like it.
hey,
So
you know what? That's not a bad title. Like if I go live and I decide not to do anything serious, I can call it like the Alpha Red Pill Locker Room or something like that. The Alpha.
Louis,
Locker
can I tell you something? Louisiana Beer Reviews. I love Louisiana Beer Reviews, but I don't want to go on there because I know for a fact I will swear and I will be too drunk. You know.
Yeah, he's there's two things he's a stickler for.
He's
That's
high maintenance.
cursing and time. He's very clock conscious.
Yeah. Where I'm different. I'm just chill. Anything fucking goes, you know. But we're different people, I guess.
I like to do a show like, you know, you send up a hot air balloon. The balloon goes up in the sky.
Yeah.
And you know, you can come down with the balloon or you can go up. But wherever the wind decides to take you, like that's.
I'll tell you what. I love going on Ronald's live stream. So Louisiana Beer Reviews. Louisiana Beer Reviews.
Well,
It's
Fandango.
awesome. He's awesome. I love Ronald. It's
Yeah,
just
they're great
I don't
shows.
know.
Did you watch Fandango Friday, Jordy?
Yeah, man. Ronnie, I've been on Fandango Fridays before as well. I've been on there. I've been on the live streams on Fandango Fridays. The reason I don't go on there is because I swear too much and I don't want to upset Ronald. I love Ronald. I think he's fucking brilliant. You know, but
very educational to go on.
I don't want to upset him. I love Ronald and I don't want to upset him. That's why I don't go on. You know.
That's
Because
fair.
I swear too much, you know, and you know.
I like to talk about history with him. I like to hear him enlighten people as to, you know, the fine details of history.
Oh, James, Ronald knows his music as well. He knows his music. He's a good music listener. He knows his Gary Newman. Gary Newman.
He knows his music. You definitely. You're absolutely right.
He's cool. He's a cool guy, man. He's honestly a cool guy.
Yeah, it's
Ronald
just
is a cool guy.
he has to. I don't know what his internet connection is with his desktop. I don't know if it's Wi-Fi or cable. Now I have cable.
I don't know.
I have a cable connection, and knock on wood, I have no complaints.
I don't know.
I have no complaints. Well, of course, I have a complaint tonight with StreamYard, but it's not the.
Hey, complaining is fun.
It's not.
Well, hey, James, what does that matter? You're here with some. You're here with some people here, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, you know, I played the girl who was talking about the red flags, you know, what to look out for with a girl, and you know, nobody can hear her, but they heard Jesse Ventura, so it, like Ronnie said, it's very strange, bizarre, like you heard Ventura, but then you can't hear her. So I'm wondering if it has to do with some shenanigans that YouTube is pulling off.
Right. Okay.
You know, maybe they put a block on. But why should it not work? Because it came out of the speakers. Like when I played
it could have been them. You never know. It could have actually been them. You know,
like you're coming out of my speakers. Jesse Ventura came out of my speakers. And you could hear it. Okay.
Yeah.
YouTube came out of the YouTube video comes out of my speakers, and the mic don't pick it up.
Well, so what happened? Was someone trying to join that was taking a piss out? Yeah.
Oh no, there's no problem with guests. I mean, I hear you, you hear me. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not an issue, but it's weird. Just like Ronnie was saying, like, how could I played a Jesse Ventura video and everybody heard it? I played Jordy K's "Give Me a Little Love" and nobody heard it.
Thank
Then
you, man.
I played the chick about the what to
James,
look out for.
James.
Nobody heard it.
Play any of my songs whenever you're live. Play
Well,
any of them.
I would love to play them if I knew
If you could.
knew it was going to be picked up by the microphone. I have no idea. I am not. There are
Well,
there are
don't
you-
worry about copyright shit. Copyright. I'm not the copyright. Copyright can suck my dick. Fuck that shit.
You know what I could do? One time I had an issue and I sent a message to StreamYard on Facebook, and they got back to me. So maybe I could
Yeah.
tell them about what happened, and maybe there's a reason. What do you got there? Hold on.
Screw it. I'm gonna crap this one open.
India Pool of Life Brewing Company, Pool of Life IPA.
Oh, cool. That looks good. Only 4.7%.
That's it.
Yeah. No, screw that. I'm gonna open this one.
You know, because Michael has some really damn good,
I'm gonna open this one instead.
damn good craft beers on the West Coast. That he,
This is a velvet stout. Velvet stout.
Oh.
5.6%. Hold on.
Not bad.
5.6. No,
That's not bad.
Yeah.
it's not that bad, I guess.
Hold on.
Especially a stout.
Velvet
Yeah, I
stout.
mean, here we got the double imperial IPAs and stuff like that. Let me put my fan on because I still got the air conditioner on. The humidity gets to me.
Velvet stout.
Hey,
Nice.
yeah, let me put the fan on.
I mean, I love stouts. Oh, that's nice.
So what's going on, Mike?
Not much. Just same old. Got a rowing machine and gonna be working out on that. And it's really nice. How about you? What'd you think about Florida on Tuesday night? That was big news.
Red wave, man.
Yeah.
Red wave.
Why
Big
don't
time.
the Democrats do well in Florida, Ronnie? Why don't?
Well, they used to. It used to be a swing state.
Yeah, but what the heck happened to the Florida Democratic Party?
The theory is that over the past like 2.5 years, a lot of transplants moved from states with like lockdown laws and moved here to get away.
Yeah.
And then most of them would vote Republican, now these days.
So maybe perhaps they thought they were going to bring their views, but then they ended up kind of assimilating with the local views.
Well, I think they would have made that view, and that was the reason why they left the state that they came from.
Yeah.
That was part of it. So they made that up before they moved here.
Their state, not conservative, I think. But makes sense.
That's a theory, anyway.
Oh, hey, what's going on,
But
Bart?
that's just a theory.
Cheers, bro.
happening in Oregon a little bit too. Cheers, Mr. Bart Robinson.
Cheers, man.
Hey, Bart. Everything, well, we've had some technical difficulties, some glitches on here on StreamYard, but everything's good now. It was not bad. Anchor Steam Christmas Ale and a warm
Remember drinking
South
those?
Jersey night. Yeah, you're damn right it's warm.
Anchor Steam Christmas Ale. Oh,
You got-
that sounds
it's warm
fucking
up there right
nice,
now?
man.
I
Yeah.
got the air conditioner on.
Really?
Okay, man. Enjoy. Cheers.
That's good.
It's the humidity, you know, Bart. It's the humidity. It's and it's warm, you know.
Yeah, cheers.
Groundhog Day. Cold out there today. What is this? Miami Beach?
But it's going down. I think tomorrow or Monday it's gonna dip. We're gonna get the winds of November come early.
Yeah, it's supposed to go down to the 70s here.
Typical autumn temperatures are coming any day now, and I can't
Tomorrow, I think. I kind of roll. There's a cold front rolling into the East Coast.
Well, it's been fucking
Tomorrow.
cold here. It's been raining. It's been cold. It's been fucking frosty. So
It's been very.
it's probably gonna fucking snow in the next fucking 2 or 3 days. So yeah.
Oh, you get snow in Scotland?
Yeah, we get it crazy.
Why wouldn't he?
Because
Of course, it's a different place in the fucking planet. Of course, I get
No,
fucking snow.
because I heard the Gulf Stream. Besides hitting Iceland, hits the islands, the UK islands.
I don't know.
So you didn't think they got
we still
snow?
get we still get snow, but it's like it's not as heavy. It's still fucking
No.
thick.
I saw a tourist commercial for Ireland. They had the special palm trees, Irish palm trees.
Where
Huh?
have I heard that? Irish palm trees.
Irish
Palm trees? What the
I
fuck
gotta
is
look
that?
them up. I gotta look that up on Google.
I've never heard of that. What the fuck is Irish palm trees?
I'm sure Scotland has.
What the fuck
Scottish,
is that? I've never heard of that in my fucking life.
you don't have Scottish palm trees
No,
on
Man.
the golf course? On the golf
No.
course?
no. I swear to my wife, I've never heard of fucking. We don't get fucking palm trees here. We get fucking normal trees. We don't get palm trees.
Normal trees. Well, it depends
What
where you
people
are.
consider.
You know,
Well, like, if you go to Spain, you get palm trees. We don't get palm trees in fucking Scotland, though.
To Ronnie, a palm tree is normal.
Nowadays,
No,
yeah.
we don't get palm trees in Scotland.
Nice.
If anybody in Scotland has seen a palm tree, then they're fucking tripping.
Well, it didn't say
Ontario.
Scotland. It said Irish palm trees.
Irish palm trees.
So maybe
Irish
they're in
palm
Ireland.
trees. You can't get palm trees in Ireland either. That's
Oh,
just
that's
talking
how you
shit.
know.
Maybe they
Oh,
were
you can
fake.
work out at home.
Maybe they
You,
lied.
you can't you physically can't get palm trees in Ireland or Scotland. So
Well,
he's talking shit.
Maybe they lied to get tourists to come, thinking that it was like
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
magic.
That's bullshit. We physically can't get palm trees in Scotland or fucking Ireland. So this guy's talking bullshit.
It was like a magical Irish palm tree that gave you good luck. You know, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Like a 4-leaf clover.
Like the 4-leaf clover
In a-
that,
in a
that
tree,
killed the
in a tree.
leprechaun. You know, Eric Fraunfelter actually had a rainbow touchdown in his backyard, and he showed me, and I said, Eric, run out there and see if there's a pot of gold. There's supposed to be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. He says, no pot of gold and no leprechauns, nothing.
Did not happen.
Really?
He got screwed.
Damn.
Who said that?
Eric from
Thomas Metal
75.
Oh, Thomas Middle 75. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
Where the heck is he?
You know what he did to me
I
last
don't
night?
know.
You know what he did?
Yeah, where's he at? He should be joining
Yeah.
up in the stream.
Wait till you
He should
hear
be on
this.
this for a beer.
Wait till you hear this, gentleman. Last night at about 3:45 a.m. he sends me a video video chat call on Facebook Messenger and woke me up, and he was just ranting about stuff, and he was a wee bit
Huh?
intoxicated.
James,
And,
what did you say? I didn't catch that, man. I didn't catch it. What'd you say? I didn't catch that, man. What
Oh.
about?
he he sent me a video chat request on Facebook Messenger at about 3:45 a.m. and he was like, he just wanted to chat, and I was asleep.
Wait, who was that?
That was Thomas Middle 75.
Oh, Eric. Right, okay.
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric's pretty cool.
Erico.
You know, I don't know him that well, but he seems pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that guy's cool.
He does seem pretty cool, but I've never spoke to him that much. I've spoke to him a few times on Ronald's and James, you know, but that's it.
He's cool, and he hella helps you out and stuff. So he makes sure everybody's like like JPM and like Ronnie and all you guys. He helps people have a good time, and he's that guy's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool dude because he's got his own band as well.
How's that?
He's got his own band, but I can't remember the name of it.
Oxblood Forge.
Yeah. Oxford Forge. That's it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Good luck to him, man. He's a cool guy. He's got his own band, you know.
You know, it's kind of cool too. Going out to the bar during the daytime and just hanging out there then, and then coming back at home and just hanging out at home during the nighttime. What's better?
Yeah, mate, that's what I do. I go up to my local pub and I do some beer reviews. I mean,
during the day,
the pub, the pub that I go
and hang out at
to.
nighttime.
Well, I sometimes go there at nighttime, but I usually go there in the daytime. It's a pub called Witherspoons, and they do these guest ales. They do some different beers, so I'll go up there, and I'll go on a live stream, and I'll review all the different beers that they do. You know.
Yeah. Well, used to do a ton of craft beer. Just if anything would keep me on alcohol, it would be craft beer, because that's literally hops and fruit. So
basically, mate, hops and fruit,
hops and vanilla, even sometimes.
Especially fucking citrus.
Mm-hmm.
Citrus is your most prominent. Citrus, tangerine, and orange is your most prominent. Satsuma.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. And your citrus pale ales, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I can't think of jack
It was
shit.
Oh well, I've got so many American friends that I'm going to send some stuff there. So yeah.
Cool. Nice. Yeah.
I'll send you some fucking United Kingdom beers, mate.
Who, me?
Honestly. I mean, the one I'm drinking right now is. Hold on.
I can't. I don't drink, but I'll do stuff. We'll check out other stuff.
Okay, so the one I'm drinking right now is espresso martini.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, a martini beer?
An espresso martini.
Oh.
Huh? Espresso martini, yeah.
Espresso martini.
Yeah. You see that there? Espresso martini.
Where was that made, Jordy? Where's it from?
Scotland, man. Scotland. Yeah. Ronnie,
Edinburgh.
type up. Ronnie, see if you're going to type it up. Look up
Tape what?
espresso martini, but look up cold brew.
Mm,
Pronounce like this.
okay.
Okay, so a wee bit of a backlash. So when you Americans say cold, us Scottish people say cold.
Called.
Called.
Like so. Okay.
Mm,
So if
okay, go ahead.
if Ronnie was shivering, he would say, "God damn, guys, it's cold in here." But me personally, I would say it's fucking cold.
Yeah, I've heard
And
that
that's what that
before.
means.
Yeah, have
That's
heard
what
that
that means.
before.
Cold.
40.
That's
I've
cool.
Yeah.
heard people say cold before.
Yeah, see,
Cold.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I know what
So
you're,
this is
I know what you're saying.
this
How do
this
you
isn't a
pronounce it?
cold brew. This is a cold brew, and this is a coffee in this espresso. What the fuck's it called? Espresso martini.
Nice.
It's nearly finished.
Yeah.
It's nearly finished, but yeah, it's very nice. Ronnie! Yay! Cheers.
Cheers, fellas.
Yeah, hope you're good, bud.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers for fears.
Cheers. Let's drink those beers. We ain't got no fucking fears.
Cheers, don't fear the beer.
Tears for
Don't
beers.
fear the beer.
Tears from beers.
Oh, that's nice.
Beer for tears.
That's lovely. I'll tell you what. I don't care. I fucking like a wee stout.
Oh, I'm back, guys.
It's nice to feel good.
Yeah, I had a situation I had to take care of real quick.
I got 3 beers left to fucking drink.
Oh, hold on.
Baby.
Anchor
You all right,
Stone.
James?
Yeah, everything's okay.
All good.
Art Robinson joined in.
Oh, I wanted to say something about the cold weather. I think now damp cold is pretty cold. It penetrates.
See,
Now
James, this is what I love. See, when we're all talking, we're all having a good time. The only reason I didn't join the last times was because you were talking about politics stuff, and I was like, no, it's not.
Well, that's what the show has been about for many years. I mean, I have to.
I know.
I can't. I don't want to be a hangout like the other people's hangouts. You know.
Booze Hounds?
I want to
Wait,
get.
I like it. I like it when you keep the videos where it's just me, you, James, and some other people. But wait,
Well, we're
those
doing
things
it now.
I don't understand it.
We're doing it now. I mean, just the first hour, I want to get the serious topics out of the way. So
that's the
Virtual bar.
I'm young. Okay, I'll say something. I'm young. I'm dumb. I'm broke. So
you're young, dumb, and full of cum.
Oh yeah.
And broke. Well, yeah, but you see what I did when I was done with my topic. I posted the link.
James, I fucking love you, brother. Let
me finish. I posted the link when I was done.
Ronnie, what we do, man?
Bruh.
You're gonna be like, don't be like Colin McMenamin. He interrupts.
Oh, name dropping, James.
Oh, Colin? Oh, I've not seen him in
The harder the truth comes out.
But Colin goes off on a tangent about abortion and about he believes that a fertilized.
No. See,
believes
this is the thing. I can't be arsed with that. The
He's
thing
not
is,
even a woman.
when I join, I just want to have a laugh and have a few beers with you guys.
No,
That's-
no,
that's what I mean.
he is obsessed with this abortion issue. He thinks a
He-
fertilized egg is a baby. I said no, it's not. It's not a baby.
I'm not getting involved with that shit.
Right. Well, I don't either. I just make my statement short and sweet, but he goes on and on and on.
Okay, I'll
That
tell you
shit
something.
go on.
I love
uninvolved.
Colin. I love Colin. I think he's a cool guy, but I can't be arsed with with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a very talented man. He's a great musician. He's a great singer. I love his music.
Yeah,
James,
he sings, right?
He's
James.
a nice guy, but you know, I can't deal with that extremist obsession that he has about the abortion issue. He goes
Now,
Yeah.
James,
on and on.
would you say he's like a mega MAGA?
No, I wouldn't call him a maggot at all.
No, he's better than that.
He is a little too devout as a Catholic. Let's put it that way. A little too devout, you know.
Okay, can I say, James? James, thank you for having me. Fucking, I love you, buddy. I'm gonna go. Peace and love and happiness to you, Ronnie.
Have a
Cheers.
good one, Jordy. Nice to meet
Cheers,
you.
guys. Yo, where's the mate?
Jordy,
Love
are you gonna
brother.
do a Jordy's Den?
See you, buddy.
Nah. Well,
No?
maybe. Nah. Well,
You know, there's more to life than just.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a gaming stream. I'm not gonna do a live stream.
Let
or
me know
anything.
if you do a
I might-
Jordy's Den. I want to know.
Yeah, cool, man. Ronnie,
Right.
Ronnie, you're always welcome up on Geordie's Day, man. You're a
Yeah,
cool
let me
guy.
know if you do it. I'll
Cool,
join.
man. Yeah, man. You're always
You
welcome
doing,
to
you doing
join,
it
bud.
tonight? You gonna go do a Jordy's Den tonight?
Do you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Yeah.
Well, go,
I'll
right?
do this thing.
Want to go and do the booze hound and hang out? Go, Ronnie. It's your choice. You're a big boy.
My choice. I'm
Yeah.
hanging out here. I'm here for a while.
You know,
I was just asking Jordy what his
because I
plans were.
started bringing up some serious topics. He split. You know, but it's true. You know, I like the guy. I like the guy. a lot.
Can I ask? Imagine being somebody's wife while he gets on stage telling women just what they can do with their bodies or not. As a wife, you got to be at least a little just consternated about that shit. So,
Well, life is about balance, and it doesn't seem like Jordy's interested in balance. I mean, he can't talk about anything meaningful or deep, God forbid, with him. And you know, and if it isn't about music and partying and what he's drinking, he doesn't want to be a
But
part
now
of
Jordy is a very refined person.
refined. Yeah.
Refined.
You hear what I told him? I says, when I'm done with what I was doing, then everybody can come on and just relax. And I posted the link. I said, okay, I'm done. And I posted the link. But he like kept cutting me off and
Now,
saying,
James, you're the only one wearing sunglasses.
and he wanted to, yeah, it's enough of that. And he wanted to do the non-serious hangout right from the beginning, and that
The
goes
non-serious hangout?
against the title of the show. The title
Yeah.
of the show is not about partying and drinking and hanging out. Now,
Yeah, that's fair. That's
I
fair.
mean, I was nice enough to say, I said, look, when I'm done, then we all can relax. I don't think that was unfair.
No.
I don't think that was unfair. So, I mean,
Mike, you got a cold?
did I get cold? Yeah. Now I have two
Put
extra layers on.
a little shirt
I
there.
have a couple of thick I don't know whether to call them jackets or shirts, or I think they're more like a jacket. I have two. Like,
Car coat. You got a car coat.
yeah, I have one that's quilted on the inside, and then I have another one that's got fleece on the inside. But they're like that. They're plaid. They have the pockets.
Shacket.
Shacket. Yeah, I think they're very comfortable. They're really
Oh,
nice.
yeah. My bus driver said, yeah. My bus driver one morning, shortly before the guy freaking left, son of a. Anyway, he pointed at my shirt and he was like, "Nice, man. People like shackets, man. It's a shirt and a jacket combined. You can wear it as either a shirt or a jacket."
Oh, is that?
It looks like a shirt, right? But what is it?
Yep.
Has insulation inside?
Yeah, it's thick.
I think it has insulation inside. Yeah. It's really cool, guys.
But
And
is
it's
that
got-
what they call it? Is that what they call it in the fashion industry? A shacket? A shacket?
Yep, they call it a shacket.
I
Yeah.
didn't know. See, I learned something new. Thank you.
Hey, Ronnie. If the Democratic Party embraced not just women's but men's rights more, do you think they would start to get back some voters?
In
Like
Florida, you mean?
men? How's that?
You mean in Florida? You're asking about?
Florida and other states, like if the Democrats adopted not only women's but men's rights, perhaps they would start to get men to vote for them
Well,
again, things like that.
I don't know about that. Men's rights. What would you say would be like a right?
You're right, Bart Robinson. You're correct.
Just
The men's right to choose.
men, exactly. Yeah.
You got the women's right to choose, so you'd have the men's right to choose.
Yeah.
The
Let's
men
do
are
that.
content with being unattached and just doing their own thing, and not chasing any skirts. And I commend them for that.
Uh,
What would be another men's right? What would you say?
A men's right is unless
Right, not to get yelled at all day, every day. That'd be friggin' sweet.
bossy, not to have a woman boss you
Now,
around. And
should
tell
these
you,
rights be enshrined in
well,
like a
not
constitutional
pamphlet.
amendment?
not to be
Let's
expected
do a pamphlet or something.
to pay for everything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Just because you're a man, how the waitress always hands the man the check at a restaurant. Which I think is really
Now,
Well, now some couples do 50-50, but
irritating.
I've
Yes.
heard some talking about people talking about that reconsidering the woman's right to actually vote because she votes with her emotions. I've heard this circulating lately.
You're absolutely right, Ronnie S. Their emotion governs their decisions, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Even if you work for them, even if God forbid, and you have a female supervisor,
Oh man.
they I notice they apply emotion and always drama in the office, and they play favorites. Talk about office politics. Ugh. But yeah, you're right. That's just the way they're different. They're not the same as men. I hate to break the news to the feminists, but they really are different.
men just don't manufacture reactions. You know, they don't manufacture emotional responses toward other people for the sake of trying to get some kind of achieve some kind of approximate narrative in their head that they want to insist on. It's just women could work on the truth a little bit more, I guess.
I always focus on facts. If a person can't prove what they're saying, then there's no sense of debating anything, really. I mean, unless you can prove it. And it could be anybody, really. It could be any political party. any race, culture, doesn't matter. If you can prove.
Oh, I don't want to have an issue with any women. It's just I think that some women, maybe they've been bothered a little bit too much sometimes. Perhaps they have, but at the same time, doesn't give like 7 in every 10 women the right to get mad at you the second you even just sit by them on public transportation. I mean, my gosh, how many times seen a woman kind of walk in the seat or kind of get mad if you're sitting anywhere near them, but the guy makes room for you. The guy's all, oh yeah, here, make sure you have enough room here. All good. Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah, because
then,
he's being
take the high road.
he's being the chivalrous gentleman because he feels that might get into her panties.
Yeah, I feel like some women on the bus or public transportation are really worried about some guy sitting next to them.
You take public transportation a lot in San Francisco?
I do. And there's
Yeah.
this freaky like relationship between kind of male and female passengers, I've noticed. Like they go to
Is
great
it crowded?
lengths.
Like how the
Not so much
subway
too
is?
crowded. Maybe not too crowded, but it's like they go to great lengths to avoid each other. It's just nobody talks. Nobody speaks a word.
So
Is
they
that your
do
main
this.
is that your main mode of transportation in where you live?
Yeah. I take either the bus or the ferry. Take a ferry back. You can transfer ferries, which is pretty cool.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
that's cool.
yeah, I got to transfer ferries, Ronnie. You do boats down there, Ronnie?
Yeah,
Are you a boat
yeah.
guy?
Have a good
I
night.
don't have one. I wish I did, but
I just
yeah,
wanted to say
there's a
that
lot of boat activity.
the cold
Nice.
temperatures are very refreshing and energizing, as long as
Yeah.
it's not damp. But have
The
a good
cold
night.
temperatures?
Yeah, I like the fall and winter. It's very refreshing to breathe. The cool
Well,
air
at,
is very,
at a certain point, it gets too cold though,
yeah,
which is probably like December, going into
it's
December.
very energizing.
Temperature drops
The
down.
50s feel good. The 50s and
The
the
30s
40s.
don't feel good though.
Well,
The
because
30s don't feel
the
good.
freezing point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Is the point
Yeah,
of
yeah.
freezing.
So you're just in the freezing area, but that
Yeah, yeah.
goes down to the 30s. So
But
Also
anyway,
cold, guys, tonight because I'm trying not to use the AC. If you get all these clothes, you might as well use them instead of be lazy and turn on the AC or turn on that the warmer every time. But
well, Michael, the same thing is happening over here.
Really?
Nobody talks to one another. No,
Yeah.
nobody converses or tells
do you
jokes.
use the public transportation in New Jersey, James?
Well, I take advantage of the free shuttle buses that we
At least
have.
tell a joke. Oh,
We
sorry.
have, yeah, joke, right?
The
I
free
know.
shuttle?
We
What is that?
have free bus. They're mini buses. They're like, the white mini buses. They're
What do you use them for? Like doctor's appointments?
go shopping or doctor's appointment.
Is that through Medicare?
No,
No.
it's the town and the county offer them.
Bergen, right? You're in Bergen County?
Bergen has their line of shuttle buses that are free,
Mm-hmm.
and they pick you up right in front of your residence, and they take you home. Right, they drop you off in front of your residence.
Is it anybody? Or you have to have some kind of qualifications?
No, they never ask me for any qualifications. I just tell them I need to go. I need to be somewhere. I have an appointment, and they come and get me. Then
What do you tip the guy when you go?
you're not obligated to, but the older people. This guy Tony helps them with their groceries. He like carries them to the door and they tip them. It helps them out. But the buses in this town, they have shopping routes where they take people to shopping centers, and haven't taken a New Jersey Transit bus in, oh my God, it has to be 2 years now, because I've been taking these free buses.
Wow,
Free buses.
that's pretty good. So
Yeah.
why would anybody take the public bus if you can get these free buses?
Well, you know, if you have to be somewhere that's not shopping related, or you need to go somewhere for another reason, or
Did you take the ferry, James?
there's ferries. There's ferries that go from Edgewater Marina right down the hill from me to New York City, to Manhattan.
You can take the Staten Island ferry, right?
Right.
Well, there's a Staten Island, but this is called New York Waterway Ferry. Its main objective is to bring people from New Jersey to Manhattan, either Midtown or downtown. Downtown would be where the World Trade Center used to be, right? That would be downtown.
Tribeca.
The Village, Canal Street, Chinatown.
Tribeca.
Yeah. So you got, they just every 20 minutes.
Wonderful neighborhood.
Back and forth. Now the bus, the New Jersey Transit is only 15 minutes from where I live to New York Port Authority, and by Times Square, 42nd Street.
Port Authority.
Yeah, the Times Square, 42nd Street. You know where the ball drops for New Year's.
Yeah.
I'm only like 15-minute bus ride.
Oh, cool. So you can take buses and ferries all over. My area is nice, but they don't have a ferry to take you past the one station that we have. And you can't take a ferry from Larkspur to, say, Sausalito and back. You can only take it to San Francisco and back. And plus, they don't have boats to take you to the neighborhood where you're at. So then everybody has to get into their cars, and it makes it tough to get a ride. It's very, very messy. That sounds messy, right?
Well, ferries are great, and also
They are.
light rails. We need more light rails.
Monorail?
Which can be like a modern day trolley, to be honest with you.
Oh, you need trains. You know what? There are no trains in my county of Marin County. We have maybe one smart train, but we don't have a train to San Francisco, believe it or not, which is a tragic.
Yeah, could you imagine if there was a high-speed light rail to take you from your area to San Francisco?
I cannot imagine for a while.
And San Francisco to, let's say, Oakland, and back to Larkspur, back to.
Oh, well, they have one from SF to Oak, but you can't get from Oak to Marin by train. You can't get from SF to Marin by train. You know, so both sides, they're keeping the train out of the area, and that's how they got locked out. Is because they kept making it difficult for customers to want to come into the city, into the county, to access it from the city, because some of the people from the city apparently are undesirable. Riffraff.
Yeah. Well, I can't see anybody from San Francisco really wanting to go to Oakland. I mean, San Francisco is, I'm sure, a more pleasant place to visit.
San Francisco is more pleasant. Now in Oakland, you can go to Jack London Square. It's awesome. Got stranded there one time. Ran out of debit card transactions and just got stranded. And took me forever to get a ride back to Marin. So also got stranded in Berkeley one time. That was no fun. Yeah, so public transportation kind of sucks in the Bay Area because you can take BART, but you can't take BART to Marin County.
Yeah, because if you took like Ubers, it would cost you a fortune.
It does cost you a fortune. It runs you a good dang near $100. Yeah, would much rather like owe somebody $100 for doing something stupid, but don't want to owe somebody $100 for something that you can pay like $250 for.
See, they were supposed to start a light rail project throughout the country. Like you said, the word monorail. Yeah, like the similar.
What, kind of like from Escape from New York?
Oh, with Kurt Russell.
Yeah, how they have the train that gets you everywhere very quick.
Yeah. I don't remember that part. I have to watch the movie again.
Mr. President.
I know the wrestler, the scary wrestler, was Ox Baker in that movie. The late Ox Baker. Oh boy. Yeah, that would be great. Like if Amtrak just bought its first high-speed bullet train. Only one. So, I mean, other countries have it. Even China has a beautiful high-speed rail system. It's I've seen photos of it. It's like luxurious inside, and
What is this?
the high-speed rail. They have in Asia, Europe, high-speed rail systems that we don't have yet. Well,
they passed something here in Florida. They're putting one in. They announced between Tampa and Orlando, high-speed rail.
Yeah, and there's more to come. I'm sure there's more to come.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
I mean, a high-speed rail. I mean, just think about it. You're going 200 miles an hour, and you can put a glass of wine on your table, and it won't even vibrate. It won't spill. And you're in a high-speed rail. The one in China, they all do it, actually. Japan has it, Europe has it, and you don't even feel it. It's so smooth, and they're so luxurious inside. And I could picture after Tampa to Orlando, I could picture Tampa to Orlando, Orlando to Daytona,
Miami.
St. Augustine, Jacksonville, all the way down to Palm Beach, right down to Miami, and the whole, and the Panhandle.
Wait, so a train just to take you from city to city?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Amtrak, but upgraded, but modern. Not that piece of crap Amtrak. I took Amtrak one time, and it's like you can't even urinate. You can't even. You're trying to aim in the urinal, and
Man.
Well, that's how the Long Island Railroad is.
you try to eat something, and the sandwich hits your cheek. Chunk, 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 chunk.
You ever took the Long Island Railroad? Jim?
No, why?
Nah.
It's that bad.
Well, that's how it is. How you describe it. You're on a train, that moves.
It's an old-fashioned train.
Sure.
It's like
It's not a high-speed
no,
at all.
no. And then the light rail.
Also, the thing with a high-speed train is that you better stay the hell out of its way.
You'll be disintegrated.
So you got to be careful with accidents too.
You'll be
Obliterated.
I wonder, like, what they are going to choose, what pathway, like, to go through to get to the one city to the other.
Oh, they make stops. They slow down, and they make a stop, and then they pick up speed again. And like Amtrak, they said much faster. But the light rails are just a mini version of that.
Curious to see what neighborhoods they plan to go through.
They could have it in California.
Sure, why not?
They can have it.
You can have it in New Jersey. Right?
They can have it starting from New England, going all the way down to Miami, and taking people to connect all the major cities on the East Coast, and going right down to Florida. I mean, there's a lot of people who really don't want to fly. I mean, and especially the way it is, their customer service is has a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
You know, they cram people in now. You know.
Yeah, honestly, flying sucks.
Well, I had a bad experience on United Airlines.
Hmm.
What happened?
Yeah, I took United Airlines from Newark, New Jersey to San Diego, and even with the seat forward, my knees were still touching the seat in front of me, and they told me, "Oh no, we have Wi-Fi. You can go on the internet, and you know it's a 5-hour flight, but you can." Yeah, right. I couldn't. The internet didn't. I couldn't open it up. I couldn't connect.
Sucks.
And then you got to pay. You know, you got to pay for the food, the airline food, and before it was included. You know, whatever the ticket was, you got airline food.
What about taking the train instead of flying airlines? What?
That's exactly what I mentioned. A high-speed rail to give people an option that don't want to fly.
I don't want to fly. Flying just, I don't know. You're forced to be around people who you don't know for not half an hour, not 45 minutes, like an extended period of time, especially after being in lockdown. Like I'm dealing with shit because of lockdown, and not just lockdown drove me nuts, and sure, it drove a lot of people out there nuts, and it's just a lot of people freaking out when they're getting on airplanes now. If you see that on YouTube, just man.
Well,
you got to feel bad for them, but also you got to be just like shocked about just the effect of this dang pandemic on people. Can't even travel. Sorry.
The primary highway here in northern New Jersey is Interstate Route 80, and you know it goes right to San Francisco, and it's still Route 80 going into San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it connects from New York to San Francisco. You know, of course, you know, it goes by Chicago and the other cities. But that's the final destination. Route 66 ends at Santa Monica Pier, from what I understand.
Route 66.
Yeah, you'll get your kicks on Route 66, like the old song. But that goes
only know Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, nights are stronger than moonshine.
You know, be a good gimmick, like if you wore like surfer, you know, like if you dress like a surfer
on a night like tonight, yeah. Tonight's not the night.
Not tonight.
Not the night.
Oh man. So
it's nice to be in, James. It's so nice to go out during the day and then just come home and be in and hang out at home now. I mean, isn't that cool?
Yeah. It's I was in Trader Joe today.
What'd you get?
Well, I wanted to get extra organic ground flaxseed meal that I put in my cereal.
Yeah.
And I got some organic pumpkin, a few cans of that because I make these sourdough pumpkin pancakes.
Yeah.
And they do taste better than the ones at the IHOP, that's for sure. And you know, a few items because I was the shopping area where Trader Joe is where Supercuts is. That's where I got my haircut.
They're pretty good.
Supercuts, yeah.
Oh, nice haircut. Yeah.
Thank you. I told him high and tight.
High and tight.
Yeah, buzz it.
Yeah.
Zero. I want zero clipper. Zero and high and tight.
Cool.
Because it grows like a weed, you know. For me to get like a trim here and there would be total waste because I would have to go every week.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know?
I go maybe once a month.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's yeah, month.
Sometimes I overextend it.
True. Yeah. I overextend it. When I go is when my hair starts to get bushy. You see
Using
that?
the comb, using the fucking comb again.
Yeah, using the comb where when you get out of bed you look ridiculous, and if you don't use the comb, you look ridiculous. Yeah, you gotta comb it, and um, but my hair is coarse, textured, so when it grows, it gets like a tumbleweed. It gets bushy, so I have to get a buzz. But you know, I notice if you have to comb your hair, always comb it in the direction the hair wants to grow. Because if you start forcing the hair to go in a different direction, that's when you have a bad hair day.
Man.
Yeah.
Of course, you let the hair go in the direction it wants to grow. You don't make it go in the direction you want it to go. So
Yeah, like the hair, everybody's hair has a different pathway of growth, you know. Like mine likes to go sideways and down, almost like bangs. Like
yeah,
like side and down.
mine does kind of bangs too. I don't like bangs, man.
If I try to comb it back,
Yeah,
I have a hell of a time getting it to look. You know, I would have to put shit in my hair to be able to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to get. I don't want to dirty my hair with all that crap. You know,
I
gel.
only use like one product. That's it.
Yeah, it's a non-greasy product, right?
Yeah,
A gel of some kind.
yeah. Also trying to make my hair blonder. Guess if that works. But
Oh, I remember that stuff. They used to advertise it. Sun In. It was called Sun In.
something like that. You can change kind of the color of your hair, I guess.
Well, you can get just for men.
Yep.
You can get just for men hair coloring, and it works. If the
Yeah.
trouble is, you know what Sun In was? It was hydrogen peroxide with some moisturizers in it.
Mm-mm.
That's all. The active ingredient was hydrogen peroxide. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you can get well, just for men, the lightest they have is uh, regular blonde, like golden. You know, then it
Golden.
goes to dark blonde, then light brown, then medium brown, and so on.
Nice, nice. Yeah, not gonna go out later tonight. I thought I might get a second wind, but instead just think gonna stay home. You know, once you're home, it's nice and comfy to be home, right? Like once you go home at a certain time of night, you don't go out again, right?
Well, if with me, I just feel once I start to feel tired and sleepy, you know.
Mm.
Um, um, plus the places. Well, I don't even know if the clubs are open yet, but if they are, they don't get crowded until like 11 p.m.
Mm.
It's a very late night in the nightclubs over here.
Not until 11 p.m.
Yeah, they start coming in after 10, then 11. It peaks at 11, and then more people come in at midnight,
Man,
and then they stay until closing time. which is
Yeah.
around
The rush.
3.
Are they all drunk, basically?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They're all drunk, and they drink until they puke,
That's dangerous.
and then
Yeah.
they go to the diner with their friends, and they're very intoxicated, walking into the diner. Mostly the girls. The guys I never seen guys go from the club to the diner and stagger in. It's always the girls that come in. They're loud. They're screaming. Obnoxious. They're drunk as can be, and it's embarrassing. It's like the people that work in the diner are like looking at them like, here they come. But the guys, they just get a table, order something nice to eat, and just converse.
Yeah, kind of like the movie Swingers with the pancakes in the ending. He's all, don't give me that shit, Mike.
Pancakes.
What about? What's that? How's that?
I'm so used to healthy pancakes that I could never go back to crappy old buttermilk pancakes. Plain old buttermilk. I can't go back to it. I'm so used to the good stuff.
Oh yeah, like whole grain and stuff like that.
Yeah, but when I make the sourdough starter and I put it in the pancake batter, the longer it stays in the refrigerator, the tastier it gets. Because the sourdough is it's like yogurt. It ferments, and
Oh yeah.
and you open up the container and you get a whiff of it. You can smell it, and then the taste is incredible. But I let it,
Good.
yeah, it's always better when it's older. And it never gets moldy with sourdough starter. Never. It's like putting beer in a wooden barrel and letting it age, or wine, fine wine, or whiskey, letting it age. It just gets better with age. And that's the effect the sourdough has on the pancake batter.
Yeah.
Cooking is really not a problem. I mean, a lot of people whine about cooking, and they say, I don't cook. You know what? I always like doing it.
Well, it's good to cook. It's fun. It takes some time, and you got to keep doing some of the same things over and over again. But it's nice.
I got my kitchen, sharp kitchen knives. I got my cleavers. I got like 2 Chinese cleavers that are like really sharp, and I got another I got a chef's knife that's really sharp, and I got the cutting boards, and I'm I mean, I always watched cooking shows when I was a kid.
Cooking's good.
You got that Chinese guy, Martin Yan. Yan Can Cook.
I don't know Martin Yan.
He's in his restaurants in San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Martin, because the Chinatown is pretty good, I hear, in San Francisco.
Chinatown's really, really good. They have a lot of good places over there. Yeah. Yeah, should probably, if transportation wasn't so kind of messed up right now, could and limited after work, could easily stop in for dinner in Chinatown. But with COVID and with many people still not going back to the office, just commute is really, really sparse.
Well, you have the Omicron variant. I got my booster, but what's after Omicron? It's like one variant takes over.
What's after Omicron?
It could be anything.
I don't know.
It could be anything. I mean, it gets worse.
I don't know.
It gets worse. That's the problem. Every variant that comes around is worse than the one before.
Yeah, hopefully no lockdowns anymore.
Oh God, imagine that. You know,
Yeah.
one blessing came from the lockdown, and that's companies. Companies had their office workers work from home, and they got so used to it that they decided, this is working out. And then
You could outsource that job to somewhere else, though. Then.
yeah,
So,
people are still office workers are still working from home. I mean, Eric works from home.
really,
Yeah, he doesn't have to go to the office anymore.
how do you work solely from home, and how do you do it without getting outsourced, without your job getting outsourced because somebody can do that overseas? You know, because this country has not learned a thing about outsourcing yet.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, customer service is in the Philippines now. All the American customer service jobs are in the Philippines,
That's
and they're giving
sorry,
them,
that's un-American.
God knows, 50 cents an hour or dollar an hour. And manufacturing, of course, is all in China.
Yeah.
So it's American. The politicians always say, "Oh, we got to bring American jobs back to this country." Yeah, get the companies to do that. They got so used to having cheap labor do everything overseas. Yeah, you think they're gonna decide to let's move everything back to the United States and pay top dollar for labor.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation. It's progress. It's a path of progress.
Well, that train between Marin and the rest of the Bay Area, that would have been that would have been a lot of progress. James, it's really, really annoying that you don't have a train that traverses the Bay Area. That is limited.
Well, if the United States got their head out of their ass and they had the modern rail system that they have in China, because I know what they have in China. They have, not only do they have the high speed rails that connect cities, but they have light rails that are also high speed.
Right.
And people, the average person there does not need to buy a car.
Oh yeah. If you're in New York City, you don't really buy a car. You buy a car for the weekend.
It's with the price of gas, how many people actually go for joyrides anymore on the weekend?
I mean, you can drive just to drive, kind of like a pastime, kind of like a hobby. That sounds cool. Want to get my license so that I can even just drive around.
Like if they have somebody has a sports car and they take that road that goes right along the Pacific Ocean. It's a special road, right? That just goes
101, Route 101 highway.
Is that what it is? Is that the one that goes to Carmel, Carmel, California, Monterey?
Yeah, that's it. And want to get my license so that I can drive around places like that and not be bothering my downtown area in my town all the time. It's like want to go travel and see some other places sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. It's crazy to take a car into the city, any city. I wouldn't do it.
Parking in the garage, try to find a parking space, try to remember your car, where you put it, where is it?
Yeah. No.
The whole thing is a nightmare. And then you have to deal with tourists tourists are always all, "Who are you? Where are you from?" And it's like, wait, first of all, you don't want to talk to me on public during my morning commute and maybe make my day, but you want to be nosy about me and turn me into like another page on your pamphlet. But
Yeah. Hey, young man. What parts are you from?
not those parts.
I come from down yonder.
Uh,
Oh, over
Australia.
yonder. No, you come from over yonder from Chicago.
Oh yeah. I'm from the east side of Chicago, which is basically the lake. So
Yeah, well, Chicago is actually on the side of it. It's the southern end of Lake Michigan, but it's on the east side of Lake Michigan, and it's kind of facing west, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then my friend Nick Von Raven, he's in Chicago. He's from there. He says he cracked me up. He told me Milwaukee is a shithole.
Yeah,
I says,
Milwaukee.
really? I says,
Haven't been to Milwaukee in a while.
yeah. A lot of small cities are really impoverished, so to speak. You know,
Portland. I think Portland is terrible.
yeah, you would never think that a city in Oregon has problems.
Yeah, land of the hippies and whatnot. You know, hippies wanting to burn shit up. It's just okay. Thought you only do that with one thing.
Well, Portland is on a river that separates Oregon from Washington, from what I understand. It's not
Yep.
it's not on the ocean. It's kind of a little inland, but it's on like this river that separates the two states. And Seattle, well, Jason Cleveland in Seattle, their vacation spot is to go to some parts of Oregon that is where tourists go, and he also goes to some parts inland in Washington towards the mountains because he's on the coast. So you know, what is he going to do? He's going to stare at the ocean when on his days off. So, or he liked Vancouver. Him and his family would go to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, which is quite lovely. You know, he sent me photos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seafood's pretty good up there, I imagine.
Seafood's good. Yeah, especially Northwest is amazing. And the Northwest is a lot different from, the upper Northwest is a lot different from California, just to let you know.
Washington is, they have active volcano, they got snow-capped mountains, they got
Think Mount
forests.
Olympia.
Yeah, they got a lot of Sasquatch sightings.
Yeah.
They got tons of apples. They probably grow every apple known to man.
A lot of weed sightings too.
Weed.
Yeah. Weed
Yeah.
is so awesome. Just wish it was, federal, because it seems like it's just a lot more effective than alcohol. With alcohol, you say and do stupid things that you wouldn't do on other things like weed. Weed doesn't cause those things.
Well,
Wait,
weed makes you mellow. Weed. I never heard of a person looking to pick a fight with anyone who smoked weed.
You want to talk to people in the weed bar.
No, they're friendly.
Yeah. But people in the alcohol bar, a lot of the time, you're seeing just the effect, and you're seeing, hey, you're not, and have been there myself, to be totally honest, is you're to be totally honest with you and everybody, have been there, and it's like you're not being yourself.
No, they're nasty. They're horrible. When people get drunk like that, but marijuana, they're all like relaxed. I don't know if I ever showed you my brother-in-law gave me this. It's an LED hands-free flashlight.
Oh, nice. I'm fine. I'm fine. That is a cool flashlight, my man.
Oh yeah, it's bright. It's rechargeable.
Oh, cool.
USB port. I can you don't have to buy D batteries like for the old.
So you don't do nightlife that much anymore, James?
No, and ever since the lockdown, since the last time I was in a nightclub was before the winter of 2020, before the pandemic lockdown.
Would you go back?
Well, all my friends. Well, I still have a couple friends in the area that are left, but they're 20 minutes west of me. But the one guy works. He runs the gentleman's club. I think he works 7 days a week. So I don't like going out by myself. But where am I going to go? If I go, they're all like in their early 20s. There's really very, very few nightclubs with older people in them. Hey, Jason is here. Huskies won. We beat the number 6 team in the country. Jubilation.
Hey, Jason.
Jubilation. So, Jason, it's better late than never, right? You know what happened tonight, Jason? That's really weird. Oh, we were talking about the Pacific Northwest and where you usually like to go with your family. But anyway, then we were talking about high-speed rail, how badly we need high-speed rail and high-speed light rail. But what I was going to say was, when I started the show, I played one of Jordy K's songs from YouTube. Everybody could hear my voice with no problem, but they couldn't hear the song. They couldn't hear Jordy's song. And it was coming loud and clear from my computer speakers. Then I played the Jesse Ventura video, and everybody heard it loud and clear. Strange, right? Okay. They couldn't hear Jordy's song, but they can hear Jesse Ventura's video.
Right.
Then, luckily, a lot of the topics were articles. So, I read them, and of course, they can hear me. Then I played this YouTube, this video of this young lady talking about all the red flags to look for guys to look for in a woman, and who not to get involved with. They couldn't hear it. I could hear it. It came loud and clear over the speaker, but the StreamYard microphone didn't pick it up. Okay, did not pick it up, just like Jordy's song. But why did they hear Jesse Ventura's and not the other one? Strange. Something. It's really weird. And Ronald Theriot had weird happenings with when he went live with the panel. But not when he goes solo. He has no problem. So that's bizarre. I mean, every sound comes out of my speaker. So why would StreamYard allow my microphone to pick up some sounds and not others. And my hunch is, could it be that YouTube is putting a stop to videos being heard on through other programs, other
I
applications?
uploaded a video earlier today and I could barely hear myself.
Oh, really? But you did hear your voice, but it was the volume was so super low.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was there kind of barely. Had a better time speaking on Instagram earlier this week.
Yeah, you're back to normal on Instagram.
Yeah, but now YouTube is a little bit messy.
Something weird is going on, really, across the board with the internet and social media. I don't know, something's going on.
Dogs that won't stop barking.
Yeah, you what I like about your shows is that you tackle many different topics. You don't do the same thing over and over.
Oh no.
Yeah. You
Try to center all around the idea that society is bullshit. But then just, I didn't say participating in society's bullshit. I said that society is bullshit. Carl Johnson on Grand Theft Auto, he says blame society. So, yeah, just blame society. But you know what? I can't get too mad about society now, can I? Because it gives me a lot of good material for my YouTube channel. So there you go.
Well, just like me, what the state, the world, the country, the world, and society is in total chaos, I will never run out of material.
Oh no. Yeah, it's manipulative, but it's marketable. So
Yes, it's marketable. Now there was a time
marketable.
when your microphone was not recording your voice on Instagram, and then all of a sudden it went back to normal again.
Yeah, there was another morning where I was barely hearing myself and barely talking, and then it went to think wide spectrum, and then on that spectrum, it kept on coming back. You could hear the voice again. It was in fact really, really clear, and you could hear the voice even carry itself a bit, right? Like a good microphone, it's like your voice carries, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, isn't it funny how Chris Cuomo started doing the walk and talk video shows like you do?
Yeah, that's awesome. Finally, not the only one, huh?
The
Was
walk
feeling a
and-
little weird.
Walk and talk. No. If he likes it, then it's fine.
Yeah. I would like more people to talk, tell me what's on their mind if they can, or tell me what are they really thinking about. It's nice to know with somebody, maybe not everything going on in somebody's mind, but it's nice to know just how to read other people, right?
Now let me ask you a question. When you go live on Instagram,
Yeah.
is it also a recorded video that appears on your profile?
I think you can record video.
When
But
you go live, does it record and say? Does it save?
oh yeah. So you're gonna say to download it to your YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we'll try to do that.
So do you you have are they on your Instagram profile now, or your walk and talks?
They're on my Instagram. I think I could probably download those and upload those to YouTube. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could definitely upload those to YouTube, and then you'll be everything you do won't be wasted. It'll be all recorded,
that'll be a new playlist for the channel too. And you said something also earlier this week about I think the description section that you told me about for
the hashtags.
Yep.
Yeah, or AKA the tic-tac-toe symbol.
I don't know, man. I've always been very lazy with my channel. It's like I kind of just upload and there you go. Thanks for voting on the poll, by the way. So hopefully that question made sense.
Yeah. I like your when you posted that that survey. The survey, that was pretty cool. Now, and then I mentioned to you about the community on YouTube. The community. You can put messages, links, banners. You know, you can give certain messages to your audience. Type out anything you want to say. Photographs, anything you want. It's saved to the community, which is like an album. And then people want to know what's new with Michael Hilton, with Western Mike on YouTube. They can read it.
Oh, it's Goldsmith now. I changed it to Goldsmith. I changed it to my family name, James.
So your dad's name was Goldsmith?
His was Goldsmith, yeah.
Goldsmith, okay.
Or he was Hilton. My mom was Goldsmith for a while, and and just really just felt really just wanted to be more of a goldsmith. So
your mom's side of the family was Goldsmith. Your dad was Hilton.
What's that? How's that?
Your mom's side of the family is Goldsmith. Your father's side is Hilton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, thank you. Yeah. Man, that's her.
It's almost like Gold member, Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Gold. I love gold. The Dutch. You played the Dutch guy from the 70s. He had the gold jumpsuit with the big bulge in his crotch.
What's the cool thing about people not going out anymore in their 30s? Like during their 30s, people tend to stop going out.
Well, I tell you one thing. It's a trend now. Guys are not going out trying to hook up or pick up anybody. Guys are going about their life, going about their business. And if somebody if destiny throws somebody in your path, then so be it.
Yeah, my thinking is always, if the universe permits it, then it'll happen. But if the universe, let's just say if the universe permits it, then it will happen. But if the universe is kind of saying that it shouldn't, then
if the girl's really interested, she will give you signals. I mean, you don't have to like rack your brains trying to figure it out.
Well, then that's probably not interested.
If you got to rack your brains, if you got to decipher her behavior and say, does she like me? Does she like me? Does she not like me? Does she like me? Does she not like? Then forget it.
Driving me crazy.
Yes. So
what a waste.
What was I talking about? We were talking about Italian food, about pizza, or what was it? We were talking about
pizza's good.
Something about Italian food. I was eating so much scallops in my homemade spaghetti sauce to the
fish
point
and pasta.
I love scallops, don't get me wrong. But I actually got tired of scallops and tomato sauce. So I think next time I'm going to make a white sauce with, I would have to get some white wine to make the white sauce. So involves a lot of parsley, garlic, extra virgin olive oil, black pepper, and or if you want, hot pepper flakes. You know the flakes in the pizzeria, the flakes.
Do you like ramen? Because you can do that with ramen. Do you like to go out and get ramen?
I got Japanese noodles galore in the cabinet. You kidding?
Oh man, but do you go out for ramen? Do you go out to eat sometimes?
I could. I could go. I can go to Mitsuya. We have a huge Japanese market. I can go to Mitsuya and get udon or ramen.
Got ramen today over at this place at the mall. The mall had this awesome Asian place and just got some tonkatsu ramen, and man, oh man, it was awesome. And they found it funny how I was trying to open the juice that they gave me. It came in a really weird bottle, but yeah, it's really good, and it was only like $20 or something. It was awesome, and ramen came with an egg and
yeah, I was gonna say that sometimes they put like a hard-boiled egg in the ramen.
Yeah, and they will give you that paprika too, or that hot pepper stuff too, and you can just sprinkle it all.
Yeah, the Japanese have a particular hot chili pepper powder that you put on your soup.
Yeah, they do. They do.
There's a miso ramen. They're different styles, different. The seafood ramen they use like it's a special sauce with it has dark soy sauce, fish sauce mixed, seaweed extract is in there, usually bonito fish, and they. I have it in the cabinet. It's from Japan. It's a concentrate.
Here, let me see it.
You put. I'll show it to you. You put 2 tablespoons in. Hold on.
All right.
I'll be right with you in a flash.
I'm gonna charge my iPad. It's going down.
Yeah, I'll be good.
My iPad battery is sinking like a boat in the bay. Just kidding. Okay. Hang out in my dust mite-less bed while we hang out here with dust mite-less bed less while hanging out here with James P. Madonna of Progressive Discussions.
Okay. All right, I'm back with the stuff.
Awesome. Stuff.
All right, I'm going to show you. This is the one for noodles, or
cool.
Or it could be, could be used for soup stock.
Cool.
It has Ninbin's company seasoned soy sauce. It has the fish seaweed extract with the soy. And let me see if I can find the ingredients here. Ninbin kanbu jatate natsuyu no moto.
Cool.
Yeah, so you put like a couple tablespoons in the water, or after the noodles are finished, you can put it on the noodles and mix it. If you're going to do a soup stock, you can use this also. And it's good. I usually buy soba, which is a Japanese buckwheat and yam noodle. I get the udon, which is the thick one. I get the ramen. Well, I picked the egg ramen. They have this yellow ramen.
Yeah.
It's tasty. I get that, and sometimes I get somen, which is a angel hair Japanese noodle.
Nice.
Yeah, I get somen. But that cooks real fast. That you can't walk away. That you're talking about like a minute. I guess as soon as you drop it in the boiling water, it's like practically done. Yeah. But ramen, I would say, is the most popular Asian noodle. Then the Chinese rice noodle, the chow fun, and chow mei fun is very popular also. But as far as the Japanese, they eat a lot of soba though. They have a recipe where they put the soba on ice. After it's cooked, they chill it, and it's usually a Sapporo Hokkaido tradition. You know, they serve the cold soba noodles, and you take them and you dip them. You dip them in something like this, and then you eat it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice.
It's healthy.
All right, James.
Yeah,
I gotta go, buddy.
I'm gonna close it up. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to everyone else. And
Have a good one.
like Ronald Terrio said, I made the best of it. I tried. So take care.